Hey everybody, it's me, Jenna. Here comes Triple 88 making an update. Woo woo! I'm back, bitches. Well, today is Monday. I went to go to my checkup, and it was my last visit with Dr. Ho, which was the plastic surgeon who did my surgery. And I want to make a quick shout out to you. Um, Dr. Ho, you are amazing. I think you are so beautiful on the outside, and I think that you are more beautiful on the inside. And I want to thank you for going above and beyond with me because I know that you did things for me that you normally um, don't usually do, but you did them to please me. And I want to tell you that I'm so happy. And it really means a lot to me. um, the surgery center just they changed my life, and Dr. Ho has made such an impression on me that like not only will I never forget her, but like I know I will always think of her. You're an amazing plastic surgeon, and I'm so happy with what you did with my body. I mean, you just totally transformed it. And I watched my last two videos, which I was thinking about just taking off because I could tell that the medication had me totally loopy, and like everything I was saying was not making sense. I was like, um, I'm not in pain, but I am in pain, and like the reason I mean I was in a little bit of pain was because I mean hello I just had like 6 hours of surgery. I was under for 7, and I mean of course you're gonna have a little bit of pain, but I mean I was on pain medication, and you actually changed my pain medications 3 times to make me comfortable, which no other doctor, no other plastic surgery center would have ever have done. And you just went like I said, like here's like the basic, and like oh I can't even do it on the screen, but like you're all the way up here. I mean nobody else would do that. Like I talked to like 4 of my friends, and they told me they like gave them this is what you get, this is what we give everybody, and this is what you get, and so deal with it. And you took into consideration my fibromyalgia and my other pain medications, and you just went above and beyond to make me as comfortable as possible. And the reason why I was in such little amounts of pain was because you made sure that that happened. And shit, I think I even texted you on the weekend or whatever, and you called in on the pharmacy. I mean, what plastic surgeon gives you their personal phone number, and says, call me if you got any issues? I mean, you've got, you're my number one. You're my number one. You're my number one. Dr. Ho. And it's like bittersweet because today was our last visit together at the surgery center because you're starting your own practice. Woo woo woo! At like one of the best plastic surgery places, and I'm really proud, and I'm happy for you, And congratulations, because you deserve it. You're a great doctor, and I'm gonna miss you at my next checkup in 2 weeks because you're gonna not be there, and you're gonna be doing your own thing, but you're gonna be rocking it, girl, and I know you're gonna be really super successful. The other thing is I had made it. I was watching my other videos. I had made a comment at how like one tube was like down past my feet, and like one was like 6 inches. Well, so today I got my tubes taken out of me. And like the reason why was I accidentally pulled one of them out. I don't know how, but I don't know if I did it when I was sleeping, but I mean, those things are way in you, and I recorded it. So, I've got like all my recordings on 3 different devices, and I just don't have enough time right now to upload all 3 devices and do all the editing. Um, so I can't show you that right now, but when you keep updated with my videos, which I know my true fans will, you guys will get to see like her taking the tubes out and her explaining about like the healing and the scarring, and just she's gonna go over everything. And you won't be able to see her in it because legally we can't show her, but you will. Excuse me, got a little bit of mucus in there, but isn't that attractive? But oh, my hair is a hot mess. But I will compile all those videos. Um, the surgical team, though, was amazing at the surgery center. I listed their information, but I mean, Wilma, I would go out dancing with that woman. I would love to have a margarita with you and go out and shake it. And she does like this crazy Halloween bash like every year at her house, and she decorates it and does like this crazy like. I love Halloween. It's my favorite year, Halloween and Christmas. And girl, you better invite me. I don't know. I want to just talk a little bit about everything. So I had talked about how my breasts were boxy, and I was like really emotional, and I thought that it was because of the surgery. Well, after doing a little bit of research and a little bit of thinking, because I was on a lot stronger pain medication um, when I made those videos compared to the past couple of days, and I think it's a lot of other factors. I think, first of all, this is a really big medical, not medical, but like mentally, this is like a big change for me. I mean, um, I was fat for 5 years, which I wasn't always overweight. I was never always obese. When I got sober, I put on weight and I got up to 250 pounds, and that psychologically takes a toll on you. I mean, men want to sleep with you, they don't want to date you, and you're the girl that holds the purses at the bar, and you're there because you make them look cuter or whatever. I mean, just so many mental just things, You don't like what you see when you look in the mirror, and um, it was like I can't afford gastric bypass. I couldn't afford $17,000. And it was a year for me to finally get the approval for me to get the gastric bypass. And medically, I was on heart medications, and all this shit was going on. And I finally get approved. And then it was 6 months of waiting for my date. And by the way, I had my date for my weight loss surgery right away. I could have had it like the week later, but due to some issues, I had to wait a couple of weeks. But that wasn't their fault; that was mine. But I mean, then I had to wait for me to lose the weight, and then I got married, and I wanted to have another child because I got married, and so I had to wait for me to wait for it to be the right time to get pregnant, and then I had to be pregnant. That's another year, and then wait for that baby weight to come off, and then I still couldn't afford 20 grand. And God just put this woman in my life, which is actually going to be the new uh, surgeon or doctor, that goes to school there, that's going to be taking over. She's the woman that I originally met at the elevator um, at the hospital, which is a whole other story. But my biological father passed away um, a while back. He was 46. He died of cancer. But my real father that raised me, my real true father, he just died of mesothelioma, which I don't want to make this all like emotional, but I met this plastic surgeon going to school at this hospital, and she was the one who put me in connection with this place. And had it not been for her, and it's just funny how God puts things in your life. It's like I was going through my grandpa dying, and yet something else positive came out of it. And you know, everything happens for a reason, But I think that the reason that I was so emotional was I couldn't hold my son. My husband's at work all day long, so I have my newborn all day, and I spoil him rotten. I hold him 24/7. 24/7 I hold that child. And I couldn't hold him, so I was really emotional about that. And yes, my nipples, one was, I keep looking at me in the screen instead of the camera, but one nipple was higher than the other. That's totally normal. That had nothing to do with nothing, but it was just another reason for me to cry. And on top of it, I was on my period, which we all know, hormones. But my everything looks great, and like my videos keep getting messed up. I've made about 10 of them and they keep getting cut off, and I'm getting really frustrated. So I'm gonna cut this one off and I'm gonna pause it and come right back with one more. I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye.